Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk?
With everybody scrambling to get wolves in sheep clothing, boats of prey waiting to swoop down on you.
Grenada, good morning. Caribbean, good morning. It is a wet Monday morning. How are you doing, my friends? Trust that you had a wonderful weekend. Mine a bit tired, but nonetheless, I'm here with you as per always. Good morning to you. Let us pray. Wow, we seem to have lost that there, but we will do what we gotta do. Hold on, friends. I'm coming to you.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
As they say, it's a rainy spot this Monday morning as we await one of our prayer warriors. Farmers, good morning. You must be very happy.
Challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy. Man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when you're moving. Which direction you going? You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk?
In your search for happiness, you gotta leave a little room for loneliness. More things could happen all of a sudden before you realize it's only a disguise. You gotta be careful.
Indeed. You must be careful whatever you do. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. 3 minutes after 7 o'clock. Good morning to you. Let's pray.
I can get you on the radio. I'm just calling on myself.
Okay, go ahead.
This morning, my friend, I will give you thanks. But I will give you praise. You glorify your name because you don't need the word to be praised. But this morning, Lord, I bring the country before you. Grenada, carry competent Matthew. The rest of this time, carry on. Father, the whole world is in your hand. Pass by all your children this morning, blessed Lord. Not forgetting the school children I bring before you. The teachers and the principals. Remember the entire force I bring before you. Pass by all police station, Lord. Remember the SSU I bring before you this hour, blessed Lord. Father God, guide and protect, Lord. Blessed thou be so pleased. The Sandra I bring before you this morning, blessed Lord. Look over that son. Father, guide him and protect him. Keep him in the act of safety. My God and my King. The offspring of his body, I bring them before you, Lord. Father, I serve this morning, blessed Lord. Remember them in the days of mercy, guide and protect them. This kind of afflicted one. Pass by the hospital. Remember the nurses and the doctors. Remember each and every one, this our blessed Lord, I bring them before you. Not forgetting Lisa, Lord. Thanking you for life and for health and for strength. Thanking you for that son, this our blessed Lord. Touching Master from the crown of the head to the sole of your foot. And make him what you want him to be, this our Lord. My God and my King. My village and my people, this our blessed Lord. Have mercy on them. The boss is the driver, the conductor, the passenger. My God and my King. This morning, blessed Lord, you know what I want to tell you, you know what I want to say. Remember all those sick in the home, this our Lord. Remember those that cannot say thank you, Lord. I'm thanking you for each and every one of them. My God and my King. Have mercy this morning, Lord. As you taught the disciples, say, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses. As we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen and amen.
Amen. Good
Thank
morning.
you.
God bless you and take care.
All right.
All right, good.
It's a hungry world
Good morning, Grenada.
with everybody scrap.
Caribbean, good morning. World, good morning.
Wolves in sheep clothing, boats of prey with
Good morning to my good friend Bernadette.
on you.
How you doing this morning?
And what they'll-
Trust that everything is fine with you.
You gotta be careful.
Rainy Monday morning, but nonetheless, you've got to do what you got to do. 6 minutes gone after the 7 o'clock hour. We're going to keep it busy, keep it hopping, keep it popping.
When you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful,
Yes, I say keep it
careful, careful.
keep it busy this morning. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Karen. Good morning to you. How you doing? Yep. Antonito, are you honest yet, bro? Good morning to you. Errol Bonaparte and Don Johnson, keeping it real. You say good morning to Cynthia Bartholomew. How you doing, girlfriend? I was Carol Cool.
I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear.
Let's give a ring. Let's give a ding.
Hatred and
Let's say to folks, hey,
to move with
are you on?
in that
Yeah, you must make it a thing to say, hey, folks, are you on? This is real.
got to be careful.
91.9, Misha Alexander. Good morning to you, Joyce Philip. What's popping? What's rolling? Yeah, it is indeed a rainy Monday morning, but that should not stop you from working. Yeah, you can't use the Real FM excuse today. No, not today. The boss will get rid of you if you do that. Good morning to you, Drumsticks. How you doing?
Hello, good morning. I'm good.
Talk to me, love.
Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. A reading from the Word of God, Psalm 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the way of the sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight in the law of the Lord, and in the law does it meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and all whatsoever he does shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. This is the end of the scripture reading.
And how was your weekend, my dear?
It was good. It was good.
Lovely to hear that. Olive, I trust you had a good one.
Yes,
Dillian?
it's gone to work.
Oh, Dillian gone to work.
Mhm.
Just lazy leave what day? Lazy leave. Lazy leave. Lazy leave. Anyway, darling, take care of yourself, yeah?
So you do have a nice
Have a
day.
wonderful one now. Good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 8 minutes gone after that hour of 7 o'clock. At 20 minutes thereabouts after the 7 o'clock hour, we link with the folks at the Morris Bishop International Airport for the latest weather. Well, we know it's raining, yeah? But we were told that sometime on Friday, I believe, you know. We're supposed to be expecting some showers. You know, I was wondering, last night? Was it last night? Yeah, last night. I was wondering, I was at work, yeah, because you had the cricket. Oh my God, we lost the cricket. Anyway, that's beside the point. We don't lose already. Forget that. Let's move on. But last night I was thinking, why not build something like, like a weather station? Well, not a weather station, like a website where and those I like those my people on the live, and those of you who are listening on the stream. That's the audio stream only. You must endeavor to join the live one day. It's really fun. It's a lot of fun over here. Not that it's not fun there on that audio stream. You have to do some special things to the people who are listening to the other stream. But listen to me, yeah. I was thinking that what was it going to cost, and if we should. See, because the weather is a very important thing to us. Very, very important thing to us. And I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if the Met Office. Let me see something because I didn't check it yesterday. I'm supposed to have an interview this morning sometime. I have to find out exactly what's the time. So we'll do that in a minute. But the postal people, yeah. Um, Does anybody know whether or not the Met Office has a weather website, a website where you can go and check on the weather and you get a live sort of thing as what's happening with the weather, what's taking place? You see pictures, you see graphics, and that sort of thing. Ever since a storm leave down by the west coast of Africa, down there, you can see that you can track it and be aware, and you don't necessarily have to go to a weather station that's in Miami and stuff. I'm not sure if they have one. I'm thinking last night, I'm thinking of the possibility. I did speak to Brother Hubert White, who's retired now. Yeah, good. Congratulations to him, enjoying the early months of his retirement. He retired, I think it was at the end of July. Congratulations to you, Hubert. You did well and you served well for the many, many years at Pearls first and then at MBIA. No, if we can do that, that'd be a great thing. Now, I want to see if one, at least, no, okay, before the weather this morning, when you know the weather coming at 20 minutes after, before the weather this morning, if there are 5 persons in between calling me and messaging me on the beat on WhatsApp, beats on the live, no, not my personal phone. I ain't diving there this morning. What we dealing with WhatsApp, we dealing the live, and we dealing with telephone. Do you think it's a good idea? Francis X, please. Good morning to you, Lennox and Patrick Otley. How you doing, Lane? Wow. J Wanda said good morning to us. That was since on Saturday. Wow. Missed him. Missed a lot of things. Okay. So he's saying, did I send the link to Carl? Send that a long time ago, baby. Wow. Well, look, no. The thing doesn't want to switch on this morning. Right, it just switched on. I'm talking about the AC here. Anyway, so Maximin, good morning. How you doing, Mr. Belfont? Deborah Labor, hi. Tamika Moses, and yeah, Maximin, you lost again. Mr. Watts, how you doing? Hope that you're having a wonderful morning. Tamika wants to know, and she's saying, Carl and Real FM family, good morning. Gemma, my dearest, how are you? And yeah, nice weather for your farm. Your farm, not my farm. And Michelle Alexander, top of the morning to you. And Michelle is saying, hey, Deborah, good morning. How are you doing? Yeah. So I don't know. Is anybody going to tell me whether or not it's a good thing to have like a weather page on our website so where folks can go and get updates 24 hours? Yeah, you can get 20 authentic, not no kind of ghost kind of thing. No. Authentic weather reports. You can go on there. You can track storms. You can see their progressions. You can see what's happening. Yeah, I was thinking about that last night, and I said to myself, you know what? Whenever you're gonna do something, Andre, you need to do something and speak to the people and find out from the people and find out if they know whether or not you're gonna do what and everything like that, and then and only then that you can take that decision to do what you wanna do. Oh. So let me see. Anybody saying no? Nobody's saying yes, we should. Oh, there's a guy, the big guy. He's already up. Would you believe it? Ooh, 14 minutes after 7 o'clock, and the big guy is up and rolling. Big guy, what a nice shirt this morning. What's up, my brother? How you doing? Hope that you had a wonderful weekend.
Yeah. My weekend wasn't wonderful. My West Indies lost.
Oh, my weekend is wonderful. I ain't letting them spoil my parade. I ain't letting them spoil my parade at all. Yeah, Gemma. Gemma is okay. Good. Nice to you, Gemma. Me let that team spoil my parade? No. This is it's just simply atrocious. Somebody's YouTube user. I like that name, YouTube user. Okay, Carl, let me just get something here. Uh, yeah, Carl. Let's go back to the cricket for just 30 seconds, if I may.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cynthia. If I may, I mean, really and truly, a team that can make 300 runs in 50 overs, and listen to me very, very carefully. A team that could make 300 runs in 50 overs speak volumes. But you know what I think, when I realized that we did not make enough runs? Was when we made 300, I realized we did not make enough. Christine Otley, good morning. How are you doing? Cynthia, you think it's a good idea? Okay, fine. We'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, Carl. When I realized we made 300 runs, I realized we did not make enough runs. Let me explain quickly. The 300 runs, 105 by your guy, who always comes good whenever you speak. What's his name again? Help me.
I forgot the name, man. Kyle
Mayers.
Mayers.
Kyle Mayers, right? 105 from him. 91 thereabouts. Good morning, Vanessa. How you doing? 91 thereabouts from the captain, Puran. Carl, that's two of the batsmen giving you more than half of the runs already, you know. And West Indies lost 8 wickets, you know. Do you understand me?
Yeah, but just to
And
add to what you say, Hope. Hello?
I'm listening to you.
Hope got out 50 something.
Yeah, well, okay, fine. So three batsmen got quote unquote the bulk of the runs. And West Indies lost 8 wickets, Carl. West Indies lost 8 wickets. 3 batsmen got the bulk. Well, and still, what's his name? Alzari Joseph was able to chime in at the end there with a massive 20
of 6 ball.
of
But
6
that
ball.
is where I was going with that.
Yeah, go on.
So Hope made 50 something, but it took on nearly 100 deliveries to get a run. You understand? It took 100 deliveries, almost 100 deliveries to get that 50 run. And even when the captain came in poor and the situation was tailor-made for his style of play, because West Indies was like 100 and something for a little bit. So I thought West Indies didn't capitalize. So I thought West Indies was about 30 to 40 runs short. Even the fact that they made 300 runs.
Yeah,
I thought they was short.
I totally agree. And
because
then,
in my view, New Zealand had the best combination of team selection in that game. This guy Jimmy Nisham. That is his kind of cricket. Kind of T20 cricket coming and then you have to swing from ball one. That is his kind of cricket. So I thought West Indies was around 35 to 40 runs short. Because when Puran and them came in, West Indies had 100 and something after the first wicket. They didn't maximize on the scoring. And I thought since then, because I know the ability of the bowlers West Indies have to defend 300 runs was a tall order for the combination of bowlers we have.
And I'm not disappointed in the team. I'm disappointed in the people who put the team together, because Carl, straight up here, I tried to stay from who should be on the side and who shouldn't be on the side. But this chap, he came. It was Kyle Mayers and Hope that opened the batting, right?
Yeah.
Who came after? King?
Yeah, King came in.
Listen, this guy is too erratic. You don't know what you're getting.
Nah,
You really and truly don't know what you're getting.
hit
From
and
people
miss.
like King, too much hit and miss from these guys. Not that you have people who are very much better, but it's just like too much hit and miss. Also, the Bajans and cricket fans throughout the Caribbean have been calling and say, hey, Carl Mayers is batting in the wrong position. And I do agree. And because he made 105 yesterday, the Bajans are saying, yeah, well, Kyle showed him that what he can do and blah, blah, blah. Hell no. He's batting in the wrong position.
You see, the
Brandon
game is.
King, hold on, let me finish. Brandon King and and Hope should be ones up in the bloody batting. Yeah.
You see how the situation of the game yesterday when Puran came in.
Yep.
That was the situation of the game. Kyle Mayers had to walk in. If
Thank you
Kyle
very
Mayers
much.
walk in a situation on a game like that, because see the ability to hit a long ball and so on. And I think West Indies do have, like you see, in the T20 style, you have a lot of players who could come in and swing from ball one, but in the ODI side, you don't have that kind of players on it. The batsman.
Anyway, stay with me. But no, it's in our batsman these days, and it's batters, Carl. I know they get that stupidness, And every commentator in the Caribbean, and he swings this one. Well, what is a swing shot, Carl? Help me.
Yeah.
Tell me that. What is a swing shot?
All his swing.
He swings this.
You don't drive and pull and cut and thing anymore.
No, he swings this. And this one goes down to third man. Well, how the hell you could swing a ball down to third man? Now ain't making sense. I mean, come on. Commentators, get with it. Stevenson, Warren, others, get with the damn stupid thing. Swing. What is a swing? It's a shot. Hold on, Carl. I got the weather coming, my brother.
With everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, both of prey waiting to swoop down on you. And there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when you're moving, which direction you're going. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
In your search for happiness, you gotta leave a little room for loneliness. More things could happen all of a sudden before you realize it's only a disguise. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Finally found him. And he answered the phone. So you hear I say, wait a comment. That's how he answered the phone. Tema, good morning.
Hi, Andrew. How you doing this
I'm
morning?
all right. You know I will tell the people what gives, yeah? I tell the people what gives. That so what? You ain't here and say wait that coming. I said, well, that's why I hold on to the temperature. You know, they say only friends could talk like that. Only friends could talk like that.
Ah, yes, I know Jersey. I know Jersey. I know Jersey.
I know. I know. Hey, Taylor, the song would be appropriate if it's a nighttime. It's a rainy night in Georgia, but it ain't. It's not nighttime, but it's a rainy day up here north. What's going on, Taylor? Tell us.
Okay, Andrew. Well, good morning to your listeners, as per usual. Let's see. Well, cloudy conditions is now existing across our tri-island state, and as and as you said, and as I can see, there are some showers occurring at different parts of the island at the moment. Our winds are easterly at 8 miles an hour, barometric pressure at 1012.7 millibars. So that's below normal and is right. Current temperature is 24.3 Celsius. That's the same as 75.7 Fahrenheit. Relative humidity is a very moist 95%. Now, yesterday, the maximum temperature recorded was 30.2 Celsius or 86.4 Fahrenheit. Minimum last night was a pretty cool 23.4 Celsius or 74.1 Fahrenheit. We had 33.1 millimeters of rainfall down here at Point Celine during the last 24 hours, bringing the total for the month so far to 95.3 millimeters. Let's look now at the public forecast, and this is valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and the Petite Martinique. We can expect conditions to be cloudy with light to moderate showers and isolated thunder showers, but improving during the evening time. Winds easterly to east southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles an hour, gusting higher in and around showers. Seas moderate, raise up to 4 feet in open waters. Tides are currently falling, so low tide will be at 8:24 this morning. High tide will be tonight at 11:34. Maximum temperature today shall get up to just around 30 degrees Celsius. That's around 86 degrees Fahrenheit. We have sunset at 6:25 this evening, sunrise tomorrow 5:57. So just repeat the public forecast. Remember, it is valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and the Petite Martinique. Conditions are expected to be cloudy with light to moderate showers and isolated thunder showers, but we expect improvement during the evening time. That's Andre, so that's all from me. Back to you.
Thank you so very much, Brother Tema. Brother Tema, before you go, I was thinking that Real FM should do like a weather site. Is that a good idea?
Oh, well, yes, yeah, I think it's a good idea. I'm, I'm all for getting weather information out to the public.
Hmm.
So if you feel that you can do a site, sure, why not?
But it will take some doing in relation to updating and stuff, right?
Yes, and that will be the challenge. If you want to be given out information, you have to make sure that your information is correct. It is current. It is authentic. Your source have to be. You have to get information from credible sources.
Okay.
Okay? Otherwise, you will be doing a disservice to
Misleading.
oh yeah.
I be behaving like Facebook.
Yeah, yeah,
But tell me something now. Do you guys have a website? As in MBIA Met Office?
Uh, yes, one is in production at the moment. It should be launched, I think, before the end of the month.
Okay.
Yes, 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 yes.
Somebody just say raindrops falling on their head. Well, check the roof. Something wrong with the roof.
Yes, yes,
If raindrops keep falling on their head, well,
yes,
check your roof and see. Probably need some
yes.
sheets of galvanized.
Yeah, well, Andre, we are in the rainy season, and this is expected conditions that
Hmm.
that occur. Unfortunately, I find. Well, I mean, I guess there is still a certain amount of trauma with people maybe since after Ivan, so anytime they hear some thunder and a rainfall, it maybe brings back memories or so, but we have to understand we are in the rainy season and we are in the tropics, so rain, thunder showers are expected at this time of the year. But if it's anything serious, you would definitely be alerted to.
Well, of course, folks will be alerted once it is something serious that is occurring at that particular point in time.
Yes.
But it's just, I as you said, I believe it is the trauma that folks would have gone through. Re Ivan, re Emily, and those weren't they weren't really nice days.
Yeah, I know. We get calls. You wouldn't believe the calls we get down here.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't believe the calls we get down here. I mean, we have to be not only at officers, but we have to be, like psychologists and counselors and everything, in one, Yeah.
Well, and that is something that is not strange yet, Tima, because I remember working, and it was not even Hurricane Ivan and Emily as yet, but I remember working when that storm Brett, right? I remember working the entire night. I worked from I was working the afternoon. My shift was supposed to end at 6 o'clock, and then Josephine McGuire was supposed to take over from me, and Jojo couldn't make it because, of course, the threat of the storm was there, and Joe had young children home, so it didn't make sense her coming out. No, that would have been atrocious. So in any event, I was asked to stay on, and stay on I did, and I went right into next morning, and a lady from Victoria called me at around 6:30 the morning to say, Andre, thank you so much. So I'm like, what happened? And she says, you don't know, just the fact of you, and it's an elderly lady who would have experienced Ivan, yeah? She said, just the fact of you being there for me helped me make it through the night. If you weren't there, I don't know what I would have done. And I was like, I didn't understand that at all. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, let anybody hell you guys sleep, you damn sleep and just leave me alone, yeah? Not until my turn came and I got the Ivans. And I'm like, but hold on. Is this how this thing is? Because every time it rains or heavy wind blows now, I'm going like, okay, fine. Where we at now? What's happening? What's taking place? Yeah.
Yes.
But so I'll be coming to you, my friend. And when I come to you, you will be giving me some ideas and some do's and don'ts, and I'll keep you posted as to how the site will progress. I'll start, and trust me, I'm starting today.
Okay, we're looking forward to seeing that.
Somebody saying what? Mr. Donald, I do panic when the wind is blowing. I'm still traumatized from Ivan. Somebody saying that on the live there already this morning. Anyway, brother, go do your work. I catch up with you.
Okay, all the best.
Take care now. Bye-bye. Forget it. Woo! I got the big guy moving. It's a pretty thing to go through. Just between me and you. Well, I have. Big tune right there. Wow, no. You're smiling like a real Cheshire cat. You ain't say nothing to me, huh?
Yeah, morning again, Dre.
Oh, by the way, we stopped using that word. Eh? Cheshire cat. Done. Finish. We're not using
because,
that.
Somebody, one of the listeners yesterday had an opportunity to meet one of the 50. They say, I don't like when Andrew telling you green like a Cheshire cat at all.
They ain't like that.
To each his own.
So
Yeah, Andrew.
I listen to you.
I need to say morning to a couple of persons. Mickey from Montrose. They happen to be people who listen to the station and they say I doesn't big them up. And I want to send out some condolence to the Alexander family in Montrose at the passing of Randolph, also known as Jang. Like we always say, we cannot tell them we know how we feel. However, we could only advise them to be strong and be there for them in any way.
But yeah.
So, Montrose, my village. You know, so I passed through yesterday, so I happened to speak to a few people up there.
Yeah, man. As you said, quite rightly, you can't say, "Well, I know you're feeling it." How do you know that? That can't happen, man. It's time to stop saying these things and say, "Hey, I'm there. I may not be able to be there for everything, but I'm there." Holla. If I could, I'll be there. That's it. Well, but I know you're feeling. I know the thing. What you know? What you know? Know anything? All right. Carl, but back to the cricket a little bit, yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh, Antonito wants us to say good morning to Natty and his wife. He got married yesterday.
Congrats, Natty. I saw that.
On Saturday, sorry. So Malika is his wife. So Mr. and Mrs. Henry, good morning.
It's a serious step and one I applaud him on taking.
Wait, Carl, I didn't know he was getting married, and I saw pictures circulating on Saturday in relation to that, and I'm like, yo, bro. Yeah, I said to myself, yo, bro, you don't know how happy your dad is. Because it's that transition. I said, you don't know how happy your dad is. Because I know, Carl, when this kid was growing up, mere tiny tot, and I was working at GBN, just started, and the kiddos would come around when they were taking part in the Junior Calypso Monarch and so. And his father simply worshiped and adored that kid and was so much into that kid in terms of, him doing what the father thought was right. I can't say what is right, but what the father thought was right. And what the father thought was right was really and truly getting him involved in the art. And today, I don't know if he does another job, but I know the art plays a big, big, big part in his upbringing, played a big part in his upbringing, and continues to because he's an artist. I don't know if he does anything else, but the art, meaning calypso, soca, continues to put bread on that table. So congratulations to you, Henry, and all the best in relation to your marriage. And I wish you one thing alone I'm wishing for you, nothing else. I wish that you never have to marry again. Is that a good thing, Carl?
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Right, it's a good thing. So
because till death do us part is the mantra of marriage.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm having some coffee.
And then when the word became flesh and dwell among men, and the question was put to him, as relates to marriage and all circumstances surrounding marriage. You see, out of marriage, once the person is alive, some men became eunuchs. So marriage is a sacred something.
All right, my brother, stay with us. I got something for you.
Otherwise,
Yeah, man.
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk?
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, reporting faults, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Good morning, consumers. Thank you for joining us for yet another edition of WaterWise, a production of the National Water and Sewerage Authority, NOASA. Thanks for joining us. I am Jamila Lewis. On our last program, we heard from Executive Director of the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, SEDEMA, Miss Elizabeth Riley, speaking of the need for individuals to ensure personal readiness during the Atlantic hurricane season. In keeping with the advice from Miss Riley, and understanding that a disaster can strike anywhere at any time, we share with you some preparedness tips on this morning's program. Preventing the loss of life and minimizing damage to property from hurricane are responsibilities that are shared by everyone. It is important that every family has a disaster preparedness plan. Take a minute to imagine that there is an emergency, a fire, an earthquake, a hurricane. You need to evacuate quickly. Take a look around your house. What are your best escape routes? Find at least 2 ways out of each room. Now, write them down. You've got the beginning of a plan. Keep in mind people who may need special preparation: babies, infants, persons with disabilities, and seniors may all need special consideration when planning for hurricane. If you or a family member need medication or special equipment, make sure you have a plan to bring it with you if there is need for evacuation. Talk to your neighbors about how you can help one another in a disaster, and also check on each other in the event of an emergency. Learn emergency skills that can always come in handy. Make sure you know little things that can make a huge difference, like how to use a fire extinguisher or perform basic first aid. Getting trained in CPR can help save someone's life, even when you least expect it. You must also know how to shut off utilities in your house that may damage gas, water, or electrical lines. Ensure you have storm shutters, as they offer the best protection for your windows. A second option is to board up windows with marine plywood cut to fit and ready to install. Tape does not prevent windows from breaking. 3. You need to stock up. You should have enough supplies in your home to meet the needs of your family for at least 3 days. Build an emergency supply kit to take with you in the event of evacuation. The basic items to stock in your portable kit include water, of course, which is very important, food, battery-operated radio and flashlight, but ensure you have extra batteries. First aid supplies, change of clothing, a manual can opener for canned foods, and special item for infants, the elderly, the sick, or persons with disabilities. Keep these items in an easy-to-carry container, such as a large backpack or a duffel bag. Preparing for emergencies will not be expensive if you are thinking ahead and buying small quantities at a time. Make a list of some foods that 1. Have a long shelf life and will not spoil, 2. Do not require cooking, and 3. Can be easily stored. Keep your list in your purse or wallet and pick up a few items each time you go to the supermarket, and you will have a well-stocked supply that can sustain each member of your family for at least 3 days following an emergency. Remember, our watchword for this hurricane season and always: be prepared. Well, that's a wrap on this special edition of Waterwise. On behalf of the entire team at NUASO, I am Jamila Lois. Thanks for tuning in this morning, and do have yourself a wonderful day.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed
Get
to
the drive
meeting
with Lucozade
customers' needs.
Energy. Buy Lucozade and enter for a chance to win the grand prize of a Toyota Hilux. Plus, win up to 500,000 instant prizes, including Fitbit watches, GoPros, earbuds, Amazon gift cards, and free Lucozade. To enter, buy one of the Lucozade Energy promo bottles and look under the cap for your code. Enter it online or send it via WhatsApp, see press, and social media for details. Buy, win, and get the drive with Lucozade Energy today. Lucozade, taste the energy.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody. Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Introducing the Grenlec mobile app. You can now get your bill balance and easily track energy usage for your home or business. Report and receive alerts about power outages. Plus, stay up to date by receiving the latest notifications. Yes, the Grenlec app keeps you connected anytime, anywhere. The Grenlec mobile app. Download for 24/7 access.
Hey, I know a store where you can get almost everything English. Things like quality cell phones with all accessories, various sizes of Bluetooth speakers for every occasion, clothing for men, women, and children of the highest quality, colognes, watches, and custom jewelry at the best prices in the nation. You can also shop for the best in baby items like disposable diapers of different brands and sizes. We have computers, fridges, microwaves, cookers, and washing machines. Also in stock are blood pressure machines and batteries for watches and more. Every deal is a steal. Visit Little England right here in the Quasi Insuttes. Call us today at 458-4111. That's 458-4111.
Get the drive with Lucasade Energy. Buy Lucasade and enter for a chance to win the grand prize of a Toyota Hilux. Plus, win up to 500,000 instant prizes, including Fitbit watches, GoPros, earbuds, Amazon gift cards, and free Lucasade. To enter, buy one of the Lucasade Energy promo bottles and look under the cap for your code. Enter it online or send it via WhatsApp, see press, and social media for details. Buy, win, and get the drive with Lucasade Energy today. Lucasade, taste the energy.
Andre, back with the big guy. That's what you say, Andre. That's what the big guy calls him, Andre. And that's when he's not. That's when he's in a good mood. When he's not in a good mood, Andre Darno. Duh. Boy, you laughing. Don Johnson is there. He's
Andre Donald came in she house before.
And she tell me, cut off the mic before he talk.
The rain pelting down my side, but
you ain't hear what I say? And she tell me, cut off the mic before you talk. Anyway. Carl, do you remember Andre saying to you that it could be Nazim Burke, or in recent times that says maybe it could be Leo Cato? Remember I said that to you?
Yeah, I remember you saying that. And I see somebody put up something on the chat or Leo Cato in the news, but actually last night somebody called me and indicated to me that Leo could be the new speaker of the house.
I told you that. I told you that, my brother. I told you. See, I keep trying to stay abreast and to stay ahead and see if I could think like these guys. No, the thing is now, and this is in no way a criticism. It's just a little guy this morning sent me and tell me 40 days to go. I know 40 days to go, right?
Yeah.
In any event, here's what is here's what is very, very interesting, is that almost all of the guys have a position now. Think about it.
Yeah, because you remember when there was this conversation me and you had with that gentleman. I don't know if you remember, in the St. George area, and he indicated to us that those fellas them just had to take it easy. They go eat their food.
Mm-hmm.
But what was instructive last night when the person called me and spoke of Leo? They said to me that nutmeg farmers' future could be bright. because the present Minister of Agriculture was in the Nutmeg Association set up. The would-be Speaker of the House is a Nutmeg man, and the could-be Senator represent farmers. It seems like Roderick Sinclair is a lead person, is a Nutmeg guy. So they say with 3 Nutmeg guy in the corridors of power, you don't see no reason why Nutmeg cannot get up from his sleep. Because if they're in the corridors of power in the decision-making area in the engine room, and Nutmeg still there on his face, something no right. And that was the gist of the conversation last night. I released to Mr. Kato.
Well, listen to this, yeah. There's a school of thought,
yeah,
that which says, and I want you to gather this one here, Carl. There's a school of thought which says that the guy you just mentioned there, Mr. Sinclair,
yeah,
is not wanted. There's a school of thought that says that he's not wanted. So there's a great hold on, Bridget. There's a great possibility that he may not be the next senator with responsibility for agriculture.
Now, well, I'm picking that up from certain quarters, because one of the things that, and yesterday was a day of some conversations for me. And one of the things what was mentioned is that it is not a foregone conclusion that he go add weight to the present administration in the House. So they would rather a person that would add weight to that political party in the House. And it seems like, in their view, Mr. Sinclair or Sinclair is not one they could put a pot on fire about.
And let me also add this, Carl. You realize that people like Livingston Nelson supported, yeah? People like Livingston Nelson are known supporters of the National Democratic cause, correct?
Yeah.
Also, people like Godfrey Augustine.
Yeah.
But you'd realize that you're not hearing their names in the mix so much, correct?
Yeah.
Now, the reason for that is that while these guys may not necessarily think the way, excuse me, that I want them to think or people want them to think, they are all independent thinkers.
Yeah.
And I say that straight up. Sinclair is an independent thinker. He's not my favorite person. Do you understand? But he's an independent thinker. The common denominator in 1, 2, 3 that I just spoke about is Semper Navigans.
Is what?
Semper Navigans. We're always sailing. The St. Andrews Anglican Secondary School. That is the common denominator with 3 of them. And
but I'm conversation.
Hold on. I'm not saying that there aren't persons within the administration who are not past pupils of SAS. But I'm saying to you that these people are all independent thinkers. You're saying, tell me.
No, I understand where you're coming from, and I have appreciation for what you're saying. But I will just say, as a matter of fact, I had a conversation with Mr. Sinclair yesterday. And some of the things I was saying to him, too often the representative of farmers in the Senate has unmasked themselves in a matter not really helpful to the farmers. When I say that, he always seems to support a political side. And I'm not saying here, Andre, that they should support NNP or NDC. They don't have to support political side. They have to represent the farmers and bring benefit to the farmers. Because here's what, and that somebody and that part of the discussion I held with Mr. Sincere yesterday. I said to him, look, every time we speak about problems in agriculture, problems for farmers. But the representatives spend time and time again in the Senate and nothing is brought before or brought on the floor in the House to indicate that that representative, farmers representative, really representing farmers, more or less based on a political party, when they have the time to speak, you get the feeling that they are supporting a political agenda and not necessarily the farmers' agenda.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say, when a political party walk out and you walk out with them, a political party put tape on them out, you put tape with them. You're not representing the farmers, because if the two political parties have their issues, you being the farmers' representative in the Senate, you have no skin in that game. You have no dog in that game. That's not for you. Your first interest ought to be the farmers' interest and what the farmers want and what the farmers require. And even bring motions before the House on behalf of the farmers in terms of son. Because Andre, look, we had this situation when the pandemic struck the first time. And we're still grappling with them whether a farmer is a essential worker and so on, and what kind of courtesy should be extended to a farmer. And nothing has brought before the House to clarify or to put into legislation or to create in statute to put the farmers in a particular way or have a mandate as to bring farmers together under one particular umbrella. So the benefits or approaching government, because okay, Nutmeg Association would go to government from time to time and get $1 million as it was. Cocoa Association would go to government from time to time and get money as it was. But what are the other persons who do other types of farming, horticulture, animal husbandry, and so on? What is in it for them? The fishermen might have some fishing association might have a loose agreement with government for rebate on gas and so on. But there are farmers who are using gas for the pumps and diesels and things. So that are the things I expect the representative in the Senate to champion. How do we bring benefits to farming and not just agriculture talk to sound good? And when persons who presently was in the electoral process, and I'm not saying democracy, you should slide them or slide them, but when they manage particular campaigns and the campaign won, and when they are known to be advisor of government ministers, and you vying to be in the Senate, the thing must more. You can't put new wine in old wine skin. You contaminate the wine. So my view, whoever it is, put the farmers' agenda forward. I'm not saying you cannot be associated to any political party or not, Andrew. But you have to put the farmers, and that is not the acid test, the litmus test for the senators for the past donkey years. Either they supporting the NNP or they supporting the NDC. And anytime they speak, you know the political allegiance, but it ought not to be so. They are, and Mr. Sinclair, to some extent, has not gone rogue fully, although some of his utterances, I have my view on it. But generally, he have been trying to give the farmers a forward. And if I have one vote to give, I'm going to give him the reasons for he, just like the farmers, they don't have no skin in the game, the political game. They don't have no dog in the game, because all farmers looking for a particular benefit for farmers, which is not there presently. Because farmers more or less is on their own. And then we speak out certain parts of it. We beat up on marketing mode when it is convenient to us. We beat up on this when it's convenient to us, but none of us as farmers willing to say, okay, but we need to take the thing by the scrap of the neck. We need to put farming and agriculture in a position where it shows signs of moving forward. Because we cannot be, like how they say, crab in barrel. We cannot crab in barrel, continue to crab in barrel mentality for agriculture. Agriculture is supposed to aside politically because food is something essential. Food security for any nation is something of national security, which impacts things. Let me hear.
You said something. Wow. That cough killing me this morning. What happened? You said something there that I don't agree with.
Well, you are quite
I'm
capable of.
looking. Yeah, I'm looking at a clock over there, and it says Egypt on the clock.
Yeah.
Now, when you said agriculture ain't supposed to have politics in it, and I saw Egypt, and my eyes opened like if I was on the road to Damascus.
And the light shine in your eye.
The light shine in my eyes, and I
Well,
realized
well,
that you
well,
may
it's
not
around
be,
this part.
you may not be entirely correct, because
well, I'm not a repository of every knowledge.
Yeah, food, which comes from agriculture, was a big political thing back in the days of the Joseph Guy. Correct?
But yeah, there was an issue of food and power and so on.
Right. So, and power has to do with politics, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So I just thought I'd just chime in there to show that I know a little bit of scripture.
But because you go there, I'll go there too. The ancient of days, the only wise one, tell you he'll always prepare for his people. And do pick up the story only with the plenty can. Remember, no, well, we go in there, we speaking. It's not about winning, but it's about educating. Now, the ancient of days allowed the situation to happen to Joseph when he brought us, sold him, and so on, to put him in a particular position to bless a set of people. So it all ties in. You have a point also. Now, but what I was saying, Andre, food security is a serious issue. And too often we complain about prices of commodities. We complain or every time we go in the supermarket or in the shop, the price go up. But we're not saying there was a particular time when we were not affluent as now, when our diet what didn't contain much of the things we purchase in the supermarket and the shop. And in them times, the people and them before us go tell us it was all healthy because it doesn't sell sugar in shop. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand the importance. I think once we attach the relevant importance to agriculture and food security, Andre, we're going to see the thing different. But as is now, the political people, and I'm saying political people blanket, bar none, has not given agriculture its due importance. It's more about lip service, symposium, and so on. And then when the little food and so on they eat, and men go home, they forget that if they get a leaflet or a pamphlet with some information, they put that somewhere and never read it again. So you find what really happening, the true importance of agriculture is not attached to it, Andre. And then we not educating the upcoming ones in the field of agriculture. Because I tell you what, my grandmother sit me down at time and I never forget that story. She says to me, by the reason why we want all to go to school and take school, because what we went through on the estates and so on, we don't want all to go through that. So then now, with that type of educating the people, they make agriculture in a sense look like a done something. They give the impression that only done people end up in agriculture. But what we forgetting, everybody must eat. And everything comes from agriculture to eat, but we don't see that importance.
To coin it differently, Carl, agriculture was not sold to the children of the nation then and now. Then and now, agriculture is not being sold. We need to repackage agriculture and sell it to the children who are in the preschools.
Right up from the cradle.
You have to, from the cradle to the grave, you have to sell it to the children in the preschools. Because when you take a look at, Carl, there is something that the children do, and it's called Career Day.
Yeah.
You know, the children do that. You see them as policemen, as doctors, as lawyers, and everything. You've never seen them as a farmer, you know?
No.
You've never seen them as a farmer because they've been taught since then. Farming do good, you don't nothing in that. Well, if farming
ain't done and dirty.
Well, if farming ain't good, let me let out somebody business. How come BJ driving in what, BMW? How is BJ able to maintain that in Hummer? How come BJ driving a Hummer? You think the Hummer fall from the sky? It didn't fall from the sky.
And Andre, just to add, because many times you hear people saying how certain fruits and so on are wasting in Grenada. Now, the same set of people look at their plates when they're eating. Just have a look at the plate in front of them when they're eating. Now, and you rightly put it in perspective, we have to start from the cradle because we never, when we children growing up, the foods and so on, we breaking them out to eat or we teaching them to eat has nothing to do with sustaining local agriculture. Now, even snacks, we're not making them snack on fruits anymore. So they don't have any appetite for local. So even if we can every mango that fall from a tree, it don't change in the price of cocoa because people don't consume it still. We have to, and you rightly indicated, educate people that these foods are still good. And Andre, listen. And then we have a lot of situations now in our country in terms health-wise, and serious ones. As a matter of fact, Andre, I know over 7 persons, male who is in my age range, that has issue with prostate cancer and so on. And many studies would have indicated is the type of foods you eat, because food make you a representation of the food you eat. But we're not indicating to the young and upcoming ones the value of eating fresh, whole, local foods. So then when we talk about agriculture now on one bread, most people see agriculture as eating a food or making a little money, but they don't see it as food security and presenting nutritious food. You understand what I'm saying? Food less with GMOs and whatsoever and additives and so on. We're not seeing those kind of things because we're not preaching that or educating that. So we don't have a population that is ready to eat what is produced. So no matter how you produce, you will find a situation now where we don't consuming it, Andre. And that is something any person in the Senate has to think with farmers and try to get people like food and nutrition and the other people. 1, to educate people, and 2, prepare meals with what we have. Palatable. It's not just shoving it in front of you. And most times you ever see a situation you have young children, you want to give them local foods to eat or anything, and then you're skinning up your mouth, you're making up your face, but you're telling them to eat it. That's what I'm saying. So it's a whole, I agree, it's a whole educational process as relates to agriculture and so on, and that rests squarely anybody who will represent the farmers in the Senate has a moral obligation to get involved in those things and get people. They have to be like a catalyst, like someone to bring the thing together. Because you have to stop with somebody, Andre.
All right, let me just say this, Carl. And let me just quickly say good morning here to Claudette Sylvester, your friend inside of Toronto. She's just indicating that agriculture is part of her curriculum in school when she was at the Boca Secondary School, class of 1983. And so she said every Friday they used to go behind the school and plant corn and peas. Now, hold on. That's good. That's a good idea. But here's what, Carl, and this is what I consider to be most disturbing. We live in the Caribbean. The focus, Caribbean leaders understand that the focus has to be agriculture to feed ourselves. Because if we can't in years to come, they just had a conference on agriculture in Trinidad a couple of days ago. Our prime minister was there. I have to do so and go onto social media to see exactly what it's all about. YouTube should have the recording, so I need to go and listen to hear what, how it went down. But Carl, until we treat agriculture as how we treat maths and English, we ain't going nowhere. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold says so. Maths, when maths is being taught in the school, Carl, or in a form, is there choice for any other subject?
Nah.
When English language is being taught in a class, is there choice of any other subject, Carl?
No.
Nope. So too should we treat agriculture. Good morning to Jay Wonder. How you doing, my brother? 107.9 inside of Brooklyn. I know you're listening. I know you're there. I got you, my brother. Now, until we start treating agriculture like that, Carl, we spinning top, not in modern. We spinning top in nice, just laid 2 seconds ago concrete with hardening it. So in a little while, the top goes stick in the concrete and we can't even take it out.
Top don't even spin in.
Well, there you
and the system points it to that particular thing, that you must have maths and English to get ahead. But the agriculture should be up there to tell you that you need sustenance. To get maths and English, you must need sustenance.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of, and even to get maths and English, there's a lot of foods, what we term brain foods in agriculture, the shukaku and so on, iron, because remember, the brain is more iron and copper. So we should promote in, even to those persons who are aspiring for maths and English, more iron and copper in your diet, brain food, to give the brain a better forward. So you see, it has its place, and until, as you say, we don't give it its due respect, it wouldn't go forward. We will just continue to mention it. Like you have a meeting and on the agenda you say you go mention something, just to keep it. And agriculture presently is just getting mentioned. And that is something all of us, and Dre are not pointing finger at no one person, all of us has to be part of the thing.
All right, Carl, we're going to take a break and we come right back. This is real. This is 91.9. 20 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour, we are supposed to be speaking with our friends from the Grenada Postal Corporation this morning. I hope we can get through this morning with that link. You stay with us, friends. This is 91, your best choice in the morning.
The selection of farmers' representative to serve in the next session of Parliament is now underway, and all farmers and fishermen are being invited to participate in the process. In that regard, a meeting is scheduled for Monday, 22nd August 2022 at 3 p.m. at the St. Andrew Anglican Secondary School, SAS, Arrangements for the Sister Isle farmers and fishermen can join the session, which will be shown at the Resource Center in Hillsborough on Monday 22nd at 3 p.m. All farmers and fishermen are required to present a valid farmer or fisher's registration card and ID to participate in the process to select the Senate representative.
Are you interested in getting an affordable entertainment package that would serve your every need? Do you own a Fire Stick, Smart TV, or Android box? If the answer is yes, we have news. We can offer you a package that would cost you less than $9 per month. Yes, that's just $200 for the entire year. You would get over 9,000 live TV channels, 31,000 movies, and 4,000 TV shows for your entertainment. These channels include shows, entertainment, sports, news, movies, comedy, and lots more, including international, Caribbean, and local channels. Watch on your smart TV, phones, tablets, PC, laptop, and Fire Stick. We can also supply you with an HD Android box that would convert your TV into a smart TV. Not convinced? Then test our service now for 36 hours free. For more information, call or WhatsApp DP Marketing at 473-457-3546.
How did you get your electricity bill to be so low? For one, we size our transformers just for what we need, and we unplug transformers, chargers, and other devices when they're not in use. We also replaced our light bulbs with LED. I even replaced the seal on my refrigerator door to keep the cold air in.
How do you know if it is working?
We pay attention to the usage history table. Over time, our average usage has decreased.
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited presents its 90th anniversary Best Kept Kitchen Garden competition. Get involved, complete the forms, and send us your photos of your kitchen garden. Show the judges how you grow your produce. The person with the best kept kitchen garden in each parish will win $900. That's right, $900. Competition ends September 17th, 2022. Entry forms and details can be found on our website at www.grenadacoopbank.com and our social media pages. Enter now and make your parish proud. Special terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
There comes a time in every household when a loved one passes on, and we all need the support and guidance of a trusted friend. LaCroix Brothers Funeral Home has been your dedicated friend. And now, for your convenience and added financial ease, we introduce specially designed complete funeral packages from as low as $5,500. Same professional quality services, but now greater choices at the lowest possible prices. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit LaCroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Conditions apply. Serving you from locations in St. George's, Grenville, and Piariakou. Call us at 440-2302 any time of day. LaCroix Brothers Funeral Home, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Now more than ever, Flow is working hard to keep you connected to the things that matter most. Your family, your work, and your favorite entertainment. We are also providing Flow Study free of charge so students can stay connected and up to date with their schoolwork. And because your safety is our highest priority, you can manage your account from the safety of your own home through the MyFlow app. We are here for you, keeping you connected.
Hey, I know a store where you can get almost everything English. Things like quality cell phones with all accessories, various sizes of Bluetooth speakers for every occasion, clothing for men, women, and children of the highest quality, colognes, watches, and custom jewelry at the best prices in the nation. You can also shop for the best in baby items like disposable diapers of different brands and sizes. We have computers, fridges, microwaves, cookers, and washing machines. Also in stock are blood pressure machines and batteries for watches and more. Every deal is a steal. Visit Little England right here in the Quasi in Sutez. Call us today at 458-4111. That's 458-4111.
Continuing to beam our signal with pride and dignity. The gutter we look at. Do we enter the gutter? Oh no, maybe sometimes I really feel like I joined some bad beat some people. But I don't think we do. Igwe, good morning.
It's a hungry world out there.
Someone just sent me a message.
Everybody's scrambling to get a share.
Somebody just sent me a thing and say, Andre,
Cheap clothing.
whatever would you want to get into the gutter? Just like some people want to fight. So, you know, if they want to fight one day and day in the gutter, you go in the gutter and fight. When you finish, you come out in your bed. Right, Igwe? Oh, no, the Igwe thinks so. I wonder what Carl thinks about that. Let me hear what Carl will think about that. He's a guy that doesn't agree with everything that I say. Okay, Carl, I know you heard. What do you think about it?
Now say that again.
I said, somebody said to me, don't go into the gutter. But I said, some people want to fight. So you go in the gutter, you fight to them, and when you beat them up, you come out, you bathe, and you nice up yourself, and you good again, right? Yes, no.
Yes, I'm like, you have to do what you have to do. If the situation warrants you get down in the gutter, or as they say, get your hands dirty. You roll your sleeve up and you get your hands dirty.
That's it. You know, and I stop use the word that politicians like to use. Get into the trenches. A trench is supposed to be a dirty place. So you're not getting into no trench. And not going on the ground. The ground is significant to dirt. Not going on the ground, not getting into trenches.
Yeah, but politicians,
no,
more than most,
they have to interact with their people. That's what they have
yeah,
to do.
because you see, only around the election time, they don't want to interact with people. So to them, is going on in the dust. They right when they say that, you know, Andre. Because only one time when they want the support, they just come around to them. That is going on in the dust. So they will never stop saying going on in the trench.
Yeah. Me, I stop that. I ain't going no trenches again. I ain't going on no ground again. Politicians need to mix and mingle and interact. You understand? Interact with the people in your different areas. And don't stick.
Andre, what I understand.
Hold on, brethren, hold on. Don't stick with your constituency. Interaction is supposed to be something that comes natural. So if you're from St. Andrew and you're a politician and you come in to say Mark, you should be able to mix and mingle.
And be comfortable doing it.
And be comfortable doing it. That's it. That's the word. That's the word. Be comfortable doing it.
No, Andre,
Morning, morning, my sister.
If politicians see themselves as the true servants of the people, they wouldn't have that problem. Because servant is one, as they say, to put it in local parlance, a servant do washing face.
Yeah.
But as
And
long as
this,
we continue to watch face and look at people through colored lenses, it will be a problem. And I say that about politicians across the board ban on it and
yeah.
not vindicating nobody because that is the thing. And that is so much so, Andre. The last election, a lot of the candidates who lost, when you speak to the people and you say, well,
What happened?
being objective, you say, by this person do all this work and they don't vote for him, and the same thing they're telling you. That man, but we don't know that man needs to come around. When you ask to see that man telling you come in the office. And precisely what you're saying. The politicians have to learn that they are servants of the people and are not no lords of the people. And the whole word, the word victimization is something politicians have to always be mindful of.
Yeah, man. This kind of, I have to go on the ground with the people. No, you have to mix, you have to mingle. Because the
You have to
mere
be
fact
there.
the mere fact call that you tell them they're on the ground, you tell them they're the lowest. You gotta stop that. People stop accept that.
And
no politician should tell you that you're not at any lowest point. No, they have to mix and mingle with you. You are saying something. Go ahead.
But yeah, but I have a parallel view to the trenches. Now when they tell you they have to go to the trenches, if there was a true politician, a true servant of the people, they would have been in the trenches, so they don't have to go there. And at the time they don't understand the trenches. Like my very good friend, the Colonel. Say what you want about him. The Colonel is a man there. When the Colonel walk through a village, everybody, even though they don't support the Colonel, but everybody come out because they know the Colonel will give them some attention. And politicians have to learn to be part of the people. Because when Abraham Lincoln say off, for, and by, that's what he really means. Off, for, and by. You have to be with the people, of the people. So when you make decisions or you in the corridors of power, the things you go look to get is not for you or to gratify you. It will be what the people, the feel of the people, what they indicate to you, what they want to see happen. Because you watch. Politicians need to understand that. You may go in a particular village, Andre, and you say the village need a community center. And you go to BNTF and others, and you build a community center. And you go back next week and you ask the people what's the needs. And they might tell you, by we want a standpipe. You understand?
Yep.
So a standpipe has no value to the people than a community center, but you believe a community center is what they want. And they may never use it or put it into use. And you have it like a sepulcher. But maybe doing something like in St. Patrick East constituency, Andrew. Maybe bringing battery to a particular place that when you go down there and when the rain fall, you have a good place to shelter. Might be of more value than building some big building in the constituency. But how much time we as politicians stop to understand what it is the people want? Because if it is servants of the people, you have to do the biddings of the people. And I'm not saying here that every time you have to make a decision, you have to go and make a referendum and ask the people. But if you are concerned part of the people, you would know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
You would know. You wouldn't be like rocket science and say you don't know. And I still always maintain politics is our grassroots. And that is my view. And until and unless something happens to change my thing, I believe a politician is of grassroots. Because they are politicians, some will be more charismatic than others. But the acid test is being a grassroots person. And a lot of politicians need to understand that. And then bringing that back to the discussion we are having about agriculture and the senator of farmers in the Senate. Is that kind of thing. The farmers have to be part of the people so you understand what farmers have. And he don't want to be one like complaining. Because here's what country. We had a representative in the Senate before representing the farmers. Who you hear complaining about marketing board and say marketing board competing against the farmers. But when you watch them modus operandi, them is the biggest competitor against farmers. You're representing farmers in the Senate, but you is the biggest competitor against the same farmers. You're not bringing things because any would-be market, you want to access it first. Fertilizer come, you want to go and get 100 bag first. But you saying you're representing farmer, how could this be? Plants giving out in Marylebone and Ashington and them. You want to get first. And that is the crux of my argument. It's not about personalities, but it's about the action. As the ancient of days say, but I don't hate the sin I know, the sin I hate is the action of them. Because if you're representing farmers, you have to put yourself to be true representative of the farmers, and you cannot try to profit off our farmers' style.
Yeah, Bridget, that what you're saying is so correct. And then it points, with all that you've said there, Carl, it points to one politician.
Yeah.
The positives in which you just spoke about, it points to one politician, Keith Mitchell. Like it or not. According to somebody who sent me a message here, 84 to now is a long time. Has been a long time and continues to be a long time. How you think?
Andrew Donald.
If you go to interrupt me like that, Bridget, then I ain't even get a thought, but you go ahead.
The only politician in Grenada is Dr. Keith Mitchell. Others is would be, has been, and will be. There might be politicians, but the only politician present in Grenada is Dr. Mitchell.
My substantive point, my brother. That is what I was going to say. But seems like you're able to read my mind. Oh, I thank you so very much, the big guy. Anyway, we should be having a what?
You get onto the people?
I sent the link early on, and I don't know. That is something that they'd have to work on at the Grenada Post. I don't know. They should be having wonderful internet service there, but unfortunately they're not able to use the same link, Carl, the same one that you're using. And that happened, I think, on Friday or last week when you're supposed to link with them. And it has happened again this morning. They're not able to thing it. So we'd have to link them via the phone. We'd have to link them via the phone. So I sent information so that they would call me and we'd have that conversation. So they should be calling me round about it's now what, 8:39. So around about 8:45, they should be making that link up. You're seeing what's on the screen as sent in by one Lynette John. And she says, great. That's what Uncle Gary did with the Meet the People tour. And that is what Keith Mitchell used to do, Carl. What was that program he had? Help me here, Carl. What's that program? I'm not...
Face to face.
Face to face. Face to face. That is it, Carl. That is it. That face to face program that Keith Mitchell used to have, that was the bomb. And check this. Check this. The Congress, they have taken it and twisted it a little Yeah?
Town hall.
And what do they call it now?
Town hall.
Town hall. But Keith Mitchell had town hall meetings before.
Yeah.
I listen, and I say this squarely. The NNP lost the election, yeah. But sometimes, Carl, when I look back in hindsight that they lost and realize that the amount of work Keith Mitchell did on his own,
the body of work
that man had to do and did, some of the others, they didn't do anything, Carl. They did not have anything dynamic on their own. Honestly, people get upset with me for saying this, but they themselves did not do anything. Because ain't nothing was stopping them really and truly from doing village type meetings like the town hall. Ain't nothing was stopping them. That's all about meet the people thing.
Yeah, because the politician ought not hide from people. Sometimes you get the impression that a politician hiding.
Yeah, they didn't do. Oh, you pronounce it in a very nice way. The WORK. What's that again, Carl?
It didn't work.
They didn't work. They didn't do it. They left it up to him. And like it or not, he brought home 5 of them, including his. Do you understand? And if they had done some of the what that word again, Carl, that word again, help me. If they had done some of that, they would have been in a different situation. But they left it all up to him. You think it's easy every election? Hold on, you think it's easy every election to have to peruse the country 3 and 4 nights a week? You have to do the entire island? No. You did not do the work, according to Carl Caton. They needed to, and they did not. And according to a friend of mine, say that is sad. That is really, really sad.
And but Andre, I dare add to what you say. This particular medium, Real FM platform, has been offering persons of the New National Party a free rein just to come on and to engage the people. And even that is not being done in Nigeria. So the work, as we put it, the work was lacking.
It was lacking big time. And that is what it's come down to. And to steal a statement from them people and them call. And is that?
Yeah, and is that?
And is that seriously? That is it.
And just to add, and so the thing was jackass along the way, man.
They jackass the thing big time.
But Andre, before we go to the people, and let me say 1 minute more.
There's somebody from Jamaica saying good morning.
Yeah, morning, bro. I don't know if it's abroad.
Yeah. We have a call on the line. I don't know if it's our people, Carl, because they're supposed to call me on my cell phone.
Take it and see.
Let's see. Good morning.
Good morning, Brother Andre.
Yeah, quickly, tell me.
Brother Andre, I support you on Brother Kala 100%. I always say, Paul, to win a constituency is easy to win. All what you have to do, be on the ground. You yourself are the being by the candidate. You have to be on the ground. And I always say, people checking people that won this seat. All of them, they always be on the ground with the people. And I could get something about myself, right? There is a certain area will be when the election morning. And what that does, from time here election finish, Brother Andre, I always have a contact number for all them people in that area. So I will keep in touch, give her information, let them know what is happening.
Okay.
And so that's what you have to do. As a politician, you have to be there with the people at all time. Election done, you have to be there. Always keep them in contact, calling them, chatting, letting them know what happened.
I gotta go. I gotta go because I have another
Okay.
call coming in. Good, right? Yeah, Carl. I think I have the call now. I think I have the people online from the.
Well, take the call. I'll go off and listen and then come back in.
No problem, my brother. No problem at all. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I think we have Miss Boyne. Good morning. Is that you? How are you doing? Everything's good? Well, you know what? Somebody is either me have to fix my internet or you have to fix your internet. But some internet need fixing. But I ain't gonna say it's yours. Okay. So who am I speaking to now? Is this Janelle? This is Janelle, and we're looking to get who? Abisa Maxime. I'm seeing Abisa Toussaint here. Oh, Toussaint Maxime. All right. So okay, let me see how I can do this. I will have to add her as a call, and we three might be able to have the conversation. Hold there. I just want to make sure that somebody's saying that they're not hearing you. So let's ensure that everybody is hearing you now. Okay, folks who are listening, I trust that you can hear Miss Bowen right now, because we cannot have another technical issue again.
That would not be right.
That is not going to be correct at all. I'm just trying to ensure whether or not folks are hearing you. And I get the impression that they are. Could somebody indicate? I'm just waiting on an indication here before I ask you for that that other number. How could you be not hearing me? That ain't making sense. It should be better now, Antonito. What's wrong with you? You maybe some. Yeah, it's been corrected. I know that. Thank you very much, Jimmy Hendry. It's just that this guy. Okay. All right. So good. So can you give me her number so I can add her to the call?
All right. I actually think I have her connected with us. Just let me confirm that for you.
Okay. No problem. If you have her connected, and that's fine.
All right. Hang on a quick second.
Sure. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therelfmgrenada.com. Okay. Can't hear. Okay. And it's corrected. Good. All right. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to make that connection there. Gotta be careful. Igwe, where you at, man? Igwe, these are the times that I need you to have you right here, so you can, you can do all this. So yeah, folks, as I indicated to you, we are going to make that. We have made the connection with the folks at the Grenada Postal Corporation.
Yes, you did, Mr. Donald. Yes,
Right,
you did. Can
we
you
did.
hear us now?
I'm hearing one person. Who is the next?
Hi, good morning, Mr. Donald.
Good. That must be Miss Toussaint, is it?
Yes, it is.
Good morning to you, Toussaint. How are you doing?
I am doing very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. It is said that all Toussaint come from River Sally. Is that true?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Well, I have definitely learned something new this morning.
Yeah. They say all Toussaint come from River Sally. And you know what? That me family and them, maybe that's how I want it to be. All right. So good morning to both of you. How are you doing this morning? Let's go. Okay, so hello.
Hi.
Okay, so you're both there, right?
Yes, we are.
Good. Now, we're speaking here in the language now this morning. For the next 10 minutes or so, we're going to be speaking in the language of the Grenada Postal Corporation. And you guys have new things that you continue to unroll despite challenges that you may have, but you continue to unroll different things for the development of the country. And of course, the development of the Postal Corporation and by extension, our country. You have something new, which is called EPMO. Who is going to answer that? What is EPMO?
ITMO. ITMO is our electronic postal money order. It replaces money orders. All right. Worldwide, well, not everybody would know, but most money orders have basically been canceled. So what we are doing now is we're concentrating on domestic electronic money order, because we are in the age of instantaneous things happening. You know, you want things instantly. Having an old-time money order or a traditional money order, you have to wait for you to receive it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is why it's a new product that we've launched under our PTAF program.
So how does that work? And I'm speaking here to Janelle, right?
Yes, you are.
Yes, Janelle. How does that work?
ITMO.
Uh-huh.
All right. So you go into any of our selected locations, and those would be, our selected locations would be our main office at Burns Point. You have Bruce Street, Grand Anse, Grenville, St. David's, such as Victoria, Guelph, Carriacou, and Peter Martinique.
Mm-hmm.
So any of these offices, you go into it and you go to our cashiers, you fill out our ITMO form. This would be for the senders, all right? So as a sender, you go in, you fill out the form, you present an ID, picture ID must be valid. You say how much that you want to send, you pay how much it will cost to send it, right? And then you get what we call a key identification number on your receipt. Now, you are responsible to give the receiver that identification number. So you could call them, you could text them and give it to them. And within a matter of seconds, minutes, they could go to wherever they send it, wherever it's sent to, right? So it could be that you send it to a specific post office, or it could be open, so you could collect it at any of the post offices.
So it is something that can only be linked or can only be accessed through a post office worldwide.
Yes. Not worldwide. This one is our domestic.
Only domestic.
At the moment, only domestic. Grenada Post is working on it.
Okay. Now, who can use that? Is it only for businesses, or can ordinary people use it?
Oh, it is for ordinary and businesses. Okay. Let's say, for instance, a small business owner, you know, or manufacturers that are coming up that sell the essential oils or probably vegetables or whatnot. And it's hard to get transport to go from point A to point B to collect your payment for your goods.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could even do it. You can have your customers send you your money, and eventually, this is something we're working on.
Uh-huh.
We can even do a bundle deal where if it is that you have your customers send the money to you, and you can send the product to the post for the customer as well. So this is something we're working on. We're hoping to come on stream with.
Oh, so
right? So that's not something to
you, the post office, will deliver both goods and finance. Is that what you're saying?
In the future, yes. This is one of the things that we're hoping to add on to the ITMO. But right now, what we're saying is that, as a business, for one of the businesses use, is that they could have the customer send the money to them so that, you get your payments instantaneously for your goods.
Now, how much does that cost? If I wanted to send $100 to you right now, how much would that cost me?
All right. So let me give you let me give you our rates. Okay. So we have from, let's say, what should I say, $1? All right. So $1.25, it would cost you 30 cents to send from us, right?
Say that again. I didn't get that clearly.
Okay. You get me?
Somebody's in the wind quite a bit. Right. If you can come out of the wind, that is what is causing the noise, or maybe a fan is in close proximity. We're better now. Beautiful.
Okay.
So we are looking at the cost of sending monies locally. What is it?
Okay, so between 1 to 25, it would cost you $1.30, $1.30. From $25.05 to 100, it would be $4.75. That is $4.75. Sorry. So from $105 to, sorry, from 105 to 150, that would cost you $7.50. If we go up to 150 to 250, $150, sorry, to $250, that would be $9.35 EC, right? So all this is in EC.
Okay.
Yes. So $250.05 to $500, that would cost you $11.65 to send it. 505 cents to $750, that would be $13.95. And $750 to $1,000, that would cost you $17.40.
Okay, I realize you did not go beyond 1,000. Why?
All right. Well, we have a cap. So the maximum amount allowed per transaction, right, is 1,000 EC.
Why has there been a cap? Why? What does it have to do with FIU, or it has to do with some sort of a rule as it relates to sending monies locally? Why is there a cap?
Well, yes, we are looking at working with the FIU, with the institutions and so on, to minimize any illegal transactions taking place within us. And also, we're also looking at our cash flows as well to allow to make sure, right, hopefully as we grow and everything, we may be able to adjust it. But as for now, we're going to be sticking at 1,000 per transaction. That is per transaction. But you are allowed $2,650 per day per transaction.
Okay. Now, here's the other question. When I come in to make a transaction, I come in and I want to send some monies to you. Do I just walk in and say, hey, I want to send this money to Janelle, and I give your name? What else do I give?
All right. So you have to fill up our form. And in the form, we have all the requirements of the person's name, the address, let's see, those relevant details that must be filled in, so that if there's anything, we are able to go back and trace and make sure that it went to the right person. You also state which post office you may want it to go to, if you wanted to go to a specific post office, right? And you have to come in with your valid picture ID.
With a valid picture ID. All right, I have time just to ask you one more question, but I do believe that I have so much that I want to ask you here that I want to speak to you again before the end of the week, because at least we tried to link twice. We were able to link this time. We need to do this again, because I want to speak about addressing of mail. I want to speak of your operating hours and these things, but we've run out of time. Can I ask Ms. Joseph to reach out to you again, and we'll zero in, and we know we can use the telephone now. We'll zero in and have a full one, say another morning in this week. Can I please do that?
Yes, you can. We would most definitely appreciate that, because we would like to inform the public of our general information, like our closing hours, which currently now it is at 3:30. That's our post offices are closed.
Okay. And I, of course, I have to talk to my good lady who is from St. Patrick, and she doesn't know Miss Toussaint. I must speak. Miss Toussaint, good morning to you again. Or did she leave us? She left us. Oh.
No. Good morning again.
Oh,
How are you?
you there. I thought you had left us. But we're going to speak again this week, Miss Toussaint. Would tomorrow morning be a good time for you guys? Because anyway, you guys will speak to Joseph again, and we'll work this out. All right.
Most definitely.
All right. Thanks again for the accommodation, and have yourselves a wonderful day.
Thank you, and everybody have a blessed and safe day. Yeah, stay safe and dry out there.
And tell the tech guy to check the internet, please.
Yeah. We most definitely will.
Have a good one now. Bye-bye. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. Just got a minute to give Carl to come back in quickly so that he can say goodbye. You know, you always have to somebody wanted to know, Geraldo O'Neill wanted to know what's the maximum amount of money you can send. You can send in one day, you can send up to $2,000, but it can be all at one time. They could accommodate you at $1,000 now, and I guess $1,000 next time. But anyway, you can send about $2,060, I think, in one day. Is Carl going to come back in so we're going to say goodbye to him? Oh, yeah, the big guy. Let's facilitate him to say good morning and goodbye. Big guy, you there?
Yeah, man. Well, goodbye. Meet again on the next meeting is on the extension.
No, why? You're not going to be
now.
You see, you just drop bomb on me, and then when I ask questions, you just slap me up. And if I do the same to you, you saying, Jay, you ain't treating me like a human being. Anyway, no problem. Good. One love. We gonna talk. Yeah? Yeah, take care of yourself. This is real, 91.9, 91.5. www.therealfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WORLD. Stay tuned, friends. The news, that's next.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining.